The New York Times published an article that pointed out that Trump Media and Technology Group, which owns the Truth Social website, is about to merge with Digital World Acquisition, that is a publicly traded corporation that trades under the symbol DWAC. The shareholder vote is scheduled for March 22nd, and it is expected to be approved. The New York Times article is titled, quote, "Potential Obstacle to Trump Media Merger Appears to Have Been Cleared," end quote. I'm not going to discuss that obstacle here. DWAC is a special purpose acquisition company whose stock closed last Friday at $39.98. DWAC is merging into Trump Media, which will be the surviving corporation. This is a way that a private company can become public without having an IPO, initial public offering. If Trump Media went down that path, it would have to find underwriters willing to buy the stock at a specific price and then unload the purchased Trump Media shares, hopefully at a higher offering price to the public. Trump will receive about 79 million DWAC shares when the merger is completed, probably soon after the shareholder vote. I read an article that Trump Media generated only $3.38 million in revenues for the first 9 months in 2023 and had a $49 million loss over that period, including a loss of $26 million in the third quarter. I seriously doubt that the individual investors who have pumped DWAC to a multi-billion-dollar valuation read SEC filings. I do every day, of course. So I looked up the information at the SEC website on both Trump Media and Digital World Acquisition. I wanted to confirm the information on Trump Media's paltry revenues and its huge loss for the first 9 months in 2023. Those are key metrics in establishing what DWAC will be worth after the SPAC merger is completed in a few days. I confirmed that information in the proxy statement filed with the SEC on February 14, 2024 at page 56. Anybody can look at it. The precise revenue number for 9 months was $3,379,600, which was rounded up slightly to $3.38 million in revenues for the first 9 months of 2023. Interest expense was $37,702,500. After other operating costs, the net loss from operations was $49,011,400. As of December 31st, 2023, Digital World had $300,499,990 in assets, which was almost entirely in cash of $300,330,651. And it was being held in an escrow account. That money was raised by DWC as a blank check company and a IPO. In other words, they had no assets before the IPO. The public offering of DWAC stock occurred in September 2021 with a public offering price of $10 per share. The proceeds were then placed in an escrow account. Trump may have been able to use his shares in Trump Media as collateral for the bond issued by the Chubb subsidiary in the E. Jean Carroll case. Maybe Trump will be able to sell his shares before the market prices them at what they're actually worth. Again, the movie title, quote, "Never Give a Sucker an Even Break," comes to mind. That is a movie starring W.C. Fields that was released in 1941. It is not like Trump Media is going to compete effectively against Elon Musk and his X, formerly known as Twitter, or Facebook's new entry into the space. And if Trump loses in November or is in prison then or sometime in 2025, the brand value of Trump media will be diminished since it is tied to him. So what happens with that company after people are no longer interested in Donald Trump?